Hello there. This is a completely impromptu video, but as you know, if you've been here before, I don't plan anything anyway, so I just go where the all takes me, and sometimes the all takes me somewhere when I'm a little bit worried and hick. Tonight. Now, a little bit of a housekeeping thing. I did a video yesterday called Explaining the Matriarchy, and basically, like what it is that we need to do to sort the world out, all this shit, and how to do it, and why, and that kind of thing. And it's got like ridiculously low views, like really low views compared to normal. So I'm wondering if perhaps YouTube has not shared it with my little ring, anybody who's following me, like that has the little bell rung or whatever. Like, if you subscribe to me and you didn't get a notification for it, please let me know, because that would be really quite interesting. But yeah, so like, please go watch that one. I'd link it. I'd do that little thing where they go, you can go and watch that here. I'd do that. I can't do that. I ain't that person. Anyways, today, little bit of a rant. I'm totally confused. I've had a conversation on Facebook about it, so I'm having a conversation with you guys as well. Like my avenues of conversation are basically Facebook and you guys. And some of you guys are from Facebook. Hi, Sarah. My mate Sarah. Bless her. She's looking nice. Thanks for sticking with me, chicken. In fact, I have a couple of Sarahs who stick with. I have two Sarahs who actually stick with me through fucking thick or thin, and then a Sarah that's almost sticking with me through thick or thin, but I don't know where as well. One of them I met. That's the one I'm mentioning. Shut up, Kerry Ann, about the Sarahs. Anyway. So yeah, I went in town, checked the nails out. I had my nails did. I've got on cat's eye sort of thing, so they're like ferns there, and they're sort of like pink and sort of look at that, look, it's sort of red and then pink, right? So I'm like, I used to know the name of the car paint effect for that years ago. I didn't commit it to memory. But yeah, so I went into town to have my nails done and caught the bus, right? And on the buses now, they have a poster saying, show us your ticket, you bitch. No, what is it saying? Something like, check your tickets, please. I think it says tickets, please. Because back when I were a lass, like some of the buses you had to get on the back. So you needed a conductor, right, to make sure who were getting on. The little scallies, the ne'er-do-wells would just hop on the back, like just for a free ride and whatever. So back then we used to have conductors, no need for them for fucking 40 years or whatever. Be interested to know how long it has been that we managed without bus conductors. Sarah, I know that you'll get this for me, baby girl. Come on, don't let me down. I expect you in the comments within 20 minutes and later, after the end of the video. I'm not a slave driver. Right. But ain't it cool when you've got mates like that? Like when you've got friends like the two Sarahs that I'm talking about now, like literally are just there with information, with thoughts and whatever on Facebook. So it's on Facebook, and it's just fucking mind blowing. It's the future, mate. Communication, that's the future. Anyways, so I know Sarah will come through with that bit of information. How long it's been? Oh my god, I remembered it. Oh, don't expect that to last for long. Oh, disclaimers. These are just my thoughts and opinions, and also I swear I should have mentioned that 4 minutes and 15 seconds ago, but here we are. Yeah, so they've got signs up now saying tickets please, picture of a chap in a uniform. The picture is of the chap in the uniform. This answers a bit of a question that I've got going on, which obviously was behind for me today, but going forward in the fictional, anyway, they're now bringing out conductors. Now, I've known this for a while, but it's only today that I've had this conversation on Facebook with many people. Both of the Sarahs were in there. It's not just about the Sarahs, like I have the best mates. Like, you don't have to go through anything alone, mate. There's always somebody out there in your friends list who goes like, mate, I know something about this. You know, like, here's the right, you know, like, let people lead each other on this shit. This is going back to the video I did yesterday, but it all ties in. So today it is hit home, and I'm like, right, hold on a minute. How does this work? Right? Because they're like, we're going to go round and you'll have to show us your ticket. And if you don't show us your ticket, you'll be off this bus sooner than, like, literally, I'd like to try it with fucking crackhead Colin, wouldn't you? It's like somebody who literally has the balls to get on a bus for free. Having some Nelly no mark who had a fucking telly on his head in COVID. Like, just fucking going, get off this bus right now. It's like, boom! I can't see it fucking going well for the people employed in this sorry position, right? That's just a side note. But literally, sorry, this is going to go like this a little bit, because I'm going to forget where I'm going, especially when thoughts come in from the fucking outside, and it's like, wheelie bin. I've got to do the fucking video on wheelie bins, man. I have to. I've been saying this for how many years now? Literally, there'll be somebody out there. Sarah will go like 3 years. I love you, woman. Oh, mate, I love my mates so much. I love my subscribers so much. You know, everybody who gets involved in the comments, it's like, darlings, like, literally, you're me fucking, my spine when I'm grumbling. Oh. Yeah, so they're going to put people on buses, and my thing is what happens with tap on, tap off. So I put it on Facebook. One of my mates said, like, oh, they'll basically get the information from the computer on the fucking bus and then get your information, right? And here's my first fucking problem with that. And I'm so sorry to the Metropolitan Police Force and all the police forces in the country, right? But I'm giving ideas, because I ain't a criminal, right? And the first thing I thought is literally get yourself done up in a uniform, get your little fucking card reader. There's going to be people that do it, mate, that just fucking put a high-vis jacket on, a hat they bought at the fucking Donny Market, and or the granddad's fucking hat or something, and like just get their card reader so they look professional. Everybody's going like this. They set it to a £5 buff. They can do a fucking entire bus in under 5 minutes. Be gone. Do a few of them in a day, mate. Couple of grand, and then they'll be out of there. This is so open to criminal fucking, like, literally, it's wide open. It's saying to the criminals, come, rob us. Rob everybody. Take as much as you need. Actually, you don't need it in the first place because you're a fucking con man, but take everything that these people need for your fucking self and fuck off with it. Leave them all fucking devastated without the money to pay the fucking bills. And you fuck off. That is they are handing it to criminals on a plate. Am I wrong in this? If that is the thing. You know, like, I don't know. I don't know particularly know this girl that well, so I don't know how she knew. I didn't ask her how she knew because I didn't want to, you know, like, she's actually commenting on my post. So, I'm not going to, you know, jump on her and start asking questions and frighten her off. You know, like, it's softly catchy monkey, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, just don't be full on with people that ain't used to your full onness, basically. But my other point that I'd like to point out, if you've been here before, you will know that I'm 53 years of age. And on this 53 years on the planet, well, my birthday's in August, so it's over 53 years. I can't say for my childhood life, I can't say pre-modern buses. Excuse me. can't say I didn't. I do apologise. This is a kind of fucking fun, excited, you weren't expecting that coming element to my particular video channel, YouTube channel. Please come back. Apart from anything else, if you go back, watch the video I did yesterday, I actually come out with some of the things that you will win when I get, someone lucky, I might actually split it up, right? But something that a lucky recipient, things that I'm doing a giveaway when I get to 1,000 subscribers, basically. So basically 53 years on this planet. Never once, to my knowledge, but I can't remember. I am old. I can't remember. I can't be expected to remember everything, surely, right? Do not ever remember, ever, seeing somebody get on the bus without paying. Never seen it. Never heard in conversation anybody saying that they'd done it or that they'd heard of somebody who'd done it. So how has it become so rife? You know, look, I'm like, right, okay, I live in Leicester, right? The buses are pretty busy, right? Sometimes they're quite slow and whatever. Still never seen it happen, right? I'm thinking, well, maybe in London it's different. Maybe like they have 2 buses stuck together like in Japan and there's one you can get on without paying. I don't fucking know. You know, like, so this whole video is like, please talk to me in the comments. Tell me where I'm going wrong and whatever, and how this is a logical thing for funding to go to. Whether it's, I don't know whether it's another thing you can answer me. Please get involved in the discussion. I am clueless on this. Just giving me initial thoughts, right? But it's like, who's paying for it? Are the bus companies paying for it? Is the government paying for it? But what I ultimately think what it might be is that they're just trying to desensitize us to having control. They're wanting us to feel pressured because at the minute, I don't know if you've noticed, but we're kind of growing, you know, like in spiritual intelligence as a species, we are, and therefore we are going to need more controlling. So I think it's just a thing of sit down, shut up, you know, because we forget that when we leave school, when we don't have it again. Sit down, shut up, do as I tell you. That is what's part of what school's all about, in my personal opinion. You know, taking away from our mother when we can wipe our own arse, sometimes earlier, and made to sit in a row wearing identical clothing and not being able to speak unless we're told we can speak. And literally they keep us in school as long as they can so that we definitely don't forget to do that. And outside of school, we're lacking that sort of control. We're starting to think for ourselves. And I think personally, I'm doing it again, I do apologise, but I can't edit the video and I'm definitely not starting again because I think I've got everything in there that I wanted to, especially how much I love the Sarahs. And Lulu, where are you, darling? Because it used to be Lulu in the Sarahs and I don't know where Lulu is. And KJ, it is now. I take it, I know that like people are busy and you sort of dob in and out to people that you like to watch and whatever. And I had somebody watching me earlier on. Go back and watch the video from yesterday, mate, because I explained the tits. I was near the end of the video, I was talking about me tits, as you do. And I had a chap that's been messaging me on Facebook for weeks and whatever. Spoke to him on video chat. He is not the horny wolf man that he looks, and he is definitely not the white man that he uses for his profile picture. He's a podgy Indian dude that likes to stroke his dingling. As some kind of magic. You fucking shit you not, mate. Honestly, I wish like I could just broadcast what goes on in my fucking world. mental cases just seem. He said he's attracted to my energy, and it's like, and then literally he's just spamming me with "I love you." I'm like, "I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in you." And he's like, "But I'm drawn to your energy," and spam. I got him on mute, so I'd come back and he'd sent me like 6 messages at once, bless him, and whatever. And I'm like, "Look, I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in you." And whatever, and it was this thing of, no, but I'm interested in you. I'm interested in you. And it's like, where do I come into this? Like, literally, you are not the man for me, because the man for me will give a shit about how I'm taking his advances. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, and I'd already told him at least thrice, I am not interested in you. And literally, he's like, "Darling, carry on, but I want you," and all this. And then he's like, "Can I ask you a personal question?" And literally, in the end, I'm like, "Right, what do you want to know?" And he's like, "Oh, your bosoms are so amazing. What size are they?" And it's like, for the love of fuck, this dude fucking literally. But he was watching my videos tonight. It's like views, isn't it? I hope he watches this one. Ramon. That's his name. And he'll be gobsmacked that I remembered his name. But Ramon, no, darling, sorry. And no, you don't get to speak to me anymore in Messenger. But I don't block people, so it's like I just stick him on mute and let him talk. It's nice to be liked, I suppose. So yeah, what do you think? Not about dodgy magic wand man. What do you think about the whole bus thing? Because I see no logic in going to the expense, especially in a cost of living crisis, when people can't afford to fucking eat or heat their homes. I don't see the necessity. If the bus company's doing it, why? Can you not just put more buses on, make them regular, like tidy up, streamline your service? If it's the government, you can bet your bottom dollar it's them fucking bastards, but I think it's them bastards anyway, because it makes no logic. I've lived here for 53 years. I did have a car for a few years, but most of my life, I've taken the bus, and I've never seen anybody. Well, obviously, we all have. Like when you get off the bus and you give somebody a ticket and whatever, you've not paid for that ticket, but still you get away with it because, and that is a perfect legitimate. It's like, I've paid for an entire day. I'm not going to go on for the entire day, but my significant other might as well share that, and then we've paid it between us, and it's not daylight robbery. And we've also, because I told my son, and he was like, "Yeah, well, I've done it," and I'm like, "What? You've got on a bus without a ticket?" So I'm like, "How can you get past the bus driver and not pay? How? I don't see the logic of people. I've never seen it done or heard of it being done. And if it was done, surely the bus driver would go, "Excuse me, mate, you've not paid." In fact, I have seen that happen a few times, but usually it's like, "I'm just putting my bag down, mate." And then they go back and pay. But I've never seen anybody just get on a bus without paying for a ticket and just go and sit down and get the whole ride. I've never seen it. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I just don't see how and when it became so fucking rife for the whole country to have the discomfort of sitting on a bus where literally it's where they can let their mind fucking run free, talk to the mate, and then there's some dude up in their face asking their business. Am I overthinking this? Please talk to me in the comments, any and all, even if it's just like, "Nice day." Even if it's just like, "God, woman, anything, just talk to me about it. I really want opinions on this fucker. And if you work in that industry, extra special, I want to know what the fucking hell is going on. I don't see why go to this expense. They've got to make the uniforms, they've got to pay the wages, they've got to implement all sorts of legislature or training and shit like this. Where is it happening? Please help it get well. Anyways, stay till the end. I owe you a bevy. And this is the state I get in when I have one. And, but let's do this. And thank you for being here. Please come back. Please. Please. And never forget that I love you all. Bye.